Okay, we're going to do things a little bit different today. 1 second. I'm trying different locations. Let me get something here real fast before I even sit down. See, that's a good thing about doing a podcast. You can, good morning, everybody, or evening. It's morning for me. I just woke up, and when I took like a quick half-hour break, well, it was an hour and a half break. It was supposed to be a half hour. I slept a little bit longer than I should have. I just haven't been sleeping great on my days off. Had a great, enjoyable time at home for the Christmas holidays. Just didn't get much rest. I tried, but with all the dogs and stuff, it's impossible. They don't want to leave you alone the whole time, whether you're sleeping, not sleeping. It's a handful. But I had a great time. Didn't really celebrate Christmas too much, but then again it did, so it kind of worked out. It was better than I expected. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. Let me get this out of the way. Hi, my name's Rick Sayer, everybody. Run glassgeek.com, which is a website that I created last year. I guess it's been a year because my domain.com. I just rebooted my phone, so all the messages are going to start coming through. I guess domain.com sent me an email. What in the heck is that? That was instant. Trillo vlogs instant. Well, let me start over. Domain.com sent me an email stating that it's time to renew my web host thing. And I guess, which tomorrow, so they're going to deduct the money tomorrow. So it's been a year tomorrow that my website's been going. And I created this website I kind of had a vision. Boy, I hope that truck beside me shuts his motor off. What did he? I apologize. The microphone's probably picking up his truck. Real professional. My goal in 2015 is to get some decent equipment and record normal YouTube videos. So that and get better at podcasting. Anyway, it's been a year up and running. It's changed a few times here and there as it grows. It's not the world's best website yet, but it's a start. It's a base. It's a tool, and what started it all a year ago was I had a vision of what if I... Oh, thank you, guy. That was nice of you. I was meeting... since I had Google Glass, I met a lot of you guys and made a lot of friends and family through Google Glass. And all the creative people out there doing things, the artists of the world, the Virginia Poltracks, the web the development people, the app developer people, the creative people making lenses like Jason, for replacement for us, and meeting all these people that are creating things. I thought to myself, there needs to be one website that we could put all these people on, so all the Glass Explorers out there can go to one place, get all the links. And what made me think of this was, if you guys remember back when Google Glass first came out, there was a couple different websites that you can get APK files for Google Glass, or mirror APIs, and so you would check out one or another, and I think one of them even had an app on Google Glass on the My Glass app page, and I took one of those and I even incorporated that into Google and into my web, into glassgeek.com. As a matter of fact, if you go to applications on the web page, I took one of their links and put it there because I kind of wanted a one-stop shop where everybody could go and have access to all that stuff. Has it gotten there? Nah, not yet, but it's a good start. I've never done stuff like this before, so it's a slow process, and I'm always looking for more to go on the website. So anybody out there know anybody that creates anything that I should probably put on the website, let me know. But that's what started it all. 1 year ago tomorrow. It's pretty insane. But it turned into a tool, something that a tool that I can build, not physically, but it's not. I'm not like you guys. I'm not creative like you guys, but I'm. It's something that I can build, and build and get other tools to add on to it, such as the podcast, such as these YouTube videos. Yeah, do I get a lot of viewerships? Sometimes I get 70, 80 views on a video, which is, to me, good. Yeah, most of the time it's 6, 7, 8 views, but those 6 or 7, 8 views might go to the website and click on something and purchase a painting. They might purchase a 3D printed product from Chris. They may purchase a next gen lens, a decal girl. They may get something. So it's a tool. Is it working good yet? I don't know. From the numbers on the website, the numbers are outrageous. So people are going to it. So hopefully it's working. And because of my Patreon supporters, I'm able to keep that going and add to it. I'm hoping to create a application here in the next couple weeks or start. Never done that before. Don't know how much it costs. Don't know all the ins and outs of doing an application for the Google Play Store. But I put my feelers out there and asked for some help, or not so much help yet, but ideas on and how much the cost is and everything. I did put the word out there to a Glass family member. Hopefully that person will get back with me this week and see if it's possible, if it's not possible. But if it is, that'll be another tool. So we'll see. Anyway, today, the day after Christmas, is Friday, which makes it a Q&A. Lighting in here is not too good. I figured I wouldn't burn the lights right now because I look better in the dark and in the shadows anyway. I think that's why I like the podcast. It is a Q&A, and I do have a couple questions. Some are kind of goofy, but I'll take the goofy ones because they are from a friend. And they're sarcastic questions, but I think he ran out of good questions, and he was just asking these to be funny. So I'll answer those. But before I get to those, let me bring this up real fast. This is what the Glass family is all about. This is why I love you guys. I was not celebrating Christmas. I had some problems, but it all got worked out, fixed, except for some things can't be fixed. Not in this life, anyway. But beyond the problems, everything's worked themselves out pretty good. But because of certain problems, there's certain things I couldn't do. Couldn't celebrate Christmas, and I can't go to CES. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't pull it off this year. Didn't stop some Glass Explorers. After I left my daughter's house, the family, we all had a Christmas dinner. When I got back to the home last night, I decided to check my mail. This was folded in my mailbox with a lot of other mail. And, I seen, Explorer Chara, so Chara Kelly, sent me a package to Explorer Rick Sayer, which is awesome. I love getting packages in the mail. I don't, because they're always a surprise. It's a surprise when you get stuff. So, inside was a Christmas card, a Sweet Holidays Christmas card. And inside she wrote, I feel so blessed to call you my friend. Thank you for a awesome 2014, Chara, Glass family. I got a Christmas card. It was awesome. I love getting. I do. I know it's embarrassing. I don't like actually receiving stuff. It's embarrassing. I'm more of a giver than a receiver. I like to give. That sounds like the Seth Rogen movie. Some of the jokes they made in the interview. The giver. But inside, she just got back from Egypt, 4 months in Egypt, and she sent me an Egyptian calendar, and right here it says ready to be framed. So I don't know if you guys, I got lights here. I don't know why I don't put it on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is an Egyptian calendar. So it's a nice surprise, man. It's awesome, and I thank you, Chara, and I love you. You're awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. Let me put this right there for now. This is the second attempt at this video. The first attempt, for some reason, it came out sideways. So when it came out on your guys' computer screen, sideways. I don't know why it did that. But on my first attempt at this video, I did a quick unboxing of a gift my son gave me today as I was passing by his house. And it's a sonic screwdriver, collectible, with a 48-page book on the history of the sonic screwdriver, which was pretty cool. So I opened it, I did an unboxing, and it's small. It's a small sonic screwdriver, but it's pretty cool. And it's the, what doctor is it? The 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. And I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's stealth mode, but it does light up. So I wonder, I got to go back and check the old 1960s series if the Doctors used sonic screwdrivers. If so, George Lucas had to use it's a similar design to a lightsaber. So I wonder if George Lucas, these are just my thoughts. I wonder if Lucas kind of took the idea of the sonic screwdriver to make the lightsaber. Kind of incorporated the sonic screwdriver with the Three Musketeers sword and came up with the saber. But my son gave this to me. It's pretty awesome. He also gave me a 2-pound Reese's peanut butter cup. Dig that. But it's in the refrigerator right now. I don't want to eat it yet. Let me jump right into these questions so I can get going. I got 4 hours of drive time available left, and that equals about 200 miles. So I don't want to get on my laptop. Let's go here, here. Get to questions. That. Okay, here we go. I got the questions. I got some questions. I'm sorry I asked them so late, and I probably should not have been doing this video because of the holidays. I know everybody's busy, but I just want to do my best and take time out of my day to show support to my people that support me on Patreon, because they are supporting me. I have to take time to give back to them somehow, because and just this is a thank you to them, is why I do the Q&As. Hopefully it grows into something. Hopefully I get more supporters, whether it's enough for 1 cup of coffee a month, or whether it's enough for a Big Mac a month, or whether it's enough to pay off a month worth of payment to a web support, which actually one supporter is doing. I'll give all you guys thanks in a little bit, but because of you guys is my main reason for the question and answers. So Michael Rowe from Tampa asked, how was the movie The Interview? I waited and waited and waited to download it. I was watching every minute pass, until 10 o'clock Pacific time to be able to get that movie. I got it not only because I'm proud to be an American. Do I like my government? No. I like what the government stands for initially, but I love my country. I do. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Well, I would want to live I'm glad I'm an American and I have the freedom to live where I want to live. So are there other places in the world I would want? People always say that. I would not want to live anywhere else. Well, you guys are crazy, because if I got a house in Tahiti or in the Bahamas or something, I'd move. But I'm glad to be an American. And with the problems we've had with North Korea, especially with this Sony hack and everything else, I had to show my support and get the movie. So even if it was a crappy movie, I got the option to get a movie that was not allowed to be released in theaters, whether it's a stunt from the movie theater organization, or whether it's a stunt from Sony pretending to be afraid of North Korea to push publicity towards the movie. I don't know, but hey, it sets good precedent. It went above and beyond. If this was a stunt from Sony and the movie theater systems to drum up, like I said, for the movie, whether it's good or bad publicity, I think it might backfire in the long run. Did it get me to get the movie? Yeah, but I would have got the movie anyway. But in the long run, I think people are going to see when a company like Google steps in and says, you know what, hey, we'll release this movie. It could change the future of how we get our information, our movies, our entertainment. We don't always have, if this works out the way I think it's going to work out in the future, we don't need to go to the movies to see movies like The Interview. You know, I'm sure we're still going to go to the movies to see the blockbusters, to see the great sci-fi movies, superhero movies, the new Star Wars movie next year, the next Avengers 2 movie coming out. IMAX is not going to go out of business because we download movies. Because I'm still going to be a patron of the theater when a blockbuster comes out. But movies like The Interview and family movies and stuff like that, they can be seen on a home screen. And I think this is the future, and I think this might come back to haunt the theater chains for coming up with this scheme. If this is a scheme, if they were totally really scared that North Korea was going to destroy the theaters and with people inside that go to see this movie, I think that's foolish. I don't see how anybody can be afraid of that. So that's what makes me think it was an organized plan here to promote the movie. One way or another, whatever it was, I enjoyed the movie. I'm a fan of all the movies that they make. This one's no exception. Enjoyed it. Was it crazy funny like the movie in the end, or super bad? No. I laughed out loud a couple times to the movie, including the Eminem interview, and also after the ecstasy when the agents knocked on the door, and then they the whole smell the finger gag, and they go in the back room and discuss and with the boner gag and everything. I laughed out loud on those, but most of the rest of the movie, they weren't it wasn't laugh out loud funny, LOL funny, but it was entertaining. Was I disappointed in the movie? No. I'm glad I bought it. If you're not a fan of those movies, is it worth a rental? Sure, why not? $4, yeah, it's worth it. Just as to show support to the guys making the movie, because why not? I try and support everybody I can, and to stick it to North Korea if this is all real. So let's see. 1 out of 5 Google Glasses, I'll give it a 3. And 1 Android watch, so it's 3.5 out of 5. Not bad. I liked it. I'm glad I got it. Which is better, April Fool's Day or Groundhog Day? I prefer April Fool's Day. It's fun. I really enjoy April Fool's Day. I wish I celebrated it more, because it could end up being a great holiday. It could be right up there with Christmas and Halloween. Groundhog Day, I live in Florida, so it's spring year round. Do you enjoy long walks off of short piers? No, I enjoy short walks off of long piers, actually, depending on the water. Did you hear the bird is most definitely the word. Yeah, I heard the bird is. I heard that on. Who told me that it was most definitely the word? I think it was on an episode of Family Guy. I learned that the bird is the word. Can clear be someone's favorite color? Okay, questions are going downhill. Like I said, Micah. Thank you for your support on my. Boy, you got me thinking now. Well, on my podcast. Thanks for the support on the podcast. But these questions here, I did like the first two. Oh, here's a good. You did ask another good question. Have you ever delivered Christmas trees before? Yes, I have. I used to do it every year. They used to send me out to Portland, Oregon, to pick up Christmas trees at those. They have farms out there south of Portland, and I think there was in Bend, Oregon, and for Home Depots here in Deerfield Beach and Palm Bay and Palm Coast and everything. Used to bring all the trees out from Oregon every year. I haven't done it the last couple years though. Kind of miss going out there for that. I think some other company got the contract, which is fine with me. It's a fun trip, but your trailers are really messed up afterwards, filled with sticky sap and needles, pine needles, and everything else. The only advantage to hauling Christmas trees is once they unload the trees, the inside of your trailer smells like a fresh forest. So that's the only advantage. Other than that, you have to hit the truck stop and get the trailer cleaned out. Really good. But yeah, haven't done that in a while. Have hauled nursery quite a bit. We do a lot of nursery for Walmarts and Sam's Club. We don't do Christmas trees anymore. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I got 4 hours left to drive, so I'm going to get boogieing. I just wanted to make sure I did this quick video for my supporters on Patreon and the Glass family. Anybody out there want to show support, think I'm worth a cup of coffee a month, or a bottle of water, or a Big Mac, or maybe you think I'm worth a Domino's pizza. I don't know. If you find any value in what I do and want to show support, I got a link on glassgeek.com. There's a Patreon link right there. You can show support there, or you can show support just by. I mean, maybe you can't show support financially. Fine. It's fine with me. Not everything has to revolve around money. I don't mind the out-of-pocket expense. I like doing things on my own, and if I can create something to help everybody else out on my own, I'm fine with it. Really, I like helping people. So financially isn't always the answer. You could show support by going to glassgeek.com, browsing the links. If there's something you like, if I steer you towards a good piece of artwork you like that a Glass Explorer is creating, if I steer you towards, say you broke your lenses and you need a good pair of replacement, you got Next Gen Lens. You guys, my job is to drive you and to see what the community is doing and maybe something you'll enjoy. So that's my goal. And you can support me by just going there or listening to the podcast and giving it a heart. There's a little heart at the bottom of the podcast. You can heart it and subscribe. That's showing support. But everything you guys do, you guys have been for the last year that I started the website, you guys have been a big part of my life. I can't believe it's been a year already. Oh, wow, look at this. I forgot that was over there. It was hiding underneath my hat. But from the magazine articles, I think this magazine article, no, this isn't what started it all. It was, what started it all? Cecilia, when she contacted me and hooked me up with Alexander Hayes, and and I did the first interview, and then Alexander was my first interview, and then the magazines and everything started. All those things came together and put thoughts in my head. What can I do? These people are being so great to me and nice to me, and we're becoming something more than just people that went out and purchased a product. how can I show support back? So I started this website, did all this, and I want to build it next year, 2015. I want to do so much more. Does it always have to be about glass or wearable or tech? I want it to grow and evolve into whatever the future is. So, and that's what we're all probably going to do, because we all like to be first at something. We all like to try new things, and so I want this to be ongoing. And with your guys' support, I can grow along with the community, and you guys are going to grow along with me. And I just don't want it to end. I love you guys, and I want us to be together for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and sign off before I get all teary-eyed. But 35 minutes to go. What the hell is that? I don't know. These are still my foiled glasses. 2 days before Christmas, the foil issue happened to me again. Glass did send me a new pair, supposedly, but I never received the code. They were supposed to be there the day before Christmas, never arrived. So I had to go back to work today, which is Friday, so I never got my replacement glasses. So I'm going to be using these for about another month until I can get home. Hopefully they arrive there. Hopefully someone will be there to sign for them, put them away for me, and my next trip or run by, I'll grab them and do the exchange. Not too worried. These are still working good. Foil's messed up, but I use my voice anyway to take photos, and I got my phone, and I can cast it and see what I'm doing. So I there's always a workaround. Merry Christmas to my glass guide, Mike. I know you're bending over backwards to try and help me. Things don't always work out as planned, especially in my job since I'm always traveling. But I know you guys are there and showing support even when things don't work out always perfectly. I love you guys at Google. Thank you for everything. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get on going down the road. I know I keep saying I'm going to sign off. I got to figure a way to end videos. Just like those podcasts, I never know when to stop talking. I just keep blabbing and say goodbye like 500 times, or I got to go, and don't do it. I don't get to talk to people too often. You guys are my family. I get to talk to you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to say it. Just not going to do it. I'm just going to get up, walk over there, and turn the camera off. And I will talk to you guys Wednesday when I ask for some new questions for Friday. And check out the podcast. I share it every morning or sometime throughout the day, every single day on Google Plus and Twitter. Go to glassgeek.com. Check out Virginia Poltrak's artwork. Check out Jason's Next Gen Lens, Chris's 3D printed stuff. Chara Kelly, thank you for your stuff in the mail. Go to Chara Kelly, go to my apparel section and check out Chara Kelly's t-shirts. There's a lot of stuff. Alex and Ryan, Pixel and Print. I even got a link to applications. Some of them aren't in the My Glass app. You guys might like some of that stuff. Let's see. Once again, thank you to my Patreon supporters. Jason Ives, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Chris Kitchen, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Without you guys, there's no way I could do anything I'm planning on doing. Indian Maiden, a group of young women. Like I say these every video. I gotta say them. I gotta show my appreciation. You guys are incredible. Indian Maiden, a group of young girls making YouTube videos that are far better than a lot of adults out there doing videos. They got a new micro movie series starting called Othello. You guys can check that out on YouTube or on their Patreon page. Without you guys, like I said, you guys are my life. I love all my supporters, and I love the glass community. So without saying adieu, I'm gonna get up and just turn that damn camera off, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Back out to the front view of my windows. Goodbye, Florida.